everyone, this is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today. I am slowly but surely feeling better. If you guys can't tell, I'm having some serious sinus issues right now. Like, I've had colds where it's like down in the chest, but this one is like all up in here. And I don't even waste going to the doctor anymore, because the last 4 times I went to the doctor, they told me the same thing. They tell me upper respiratory infection or sinus infection every time. So I was just like, and please, I've got a tissue with me. Please don't judge me if I dab like this. I'm going to try not to though, but my nose has been really runny. I know it's not very relaxing to see somebody wipe their nose, but at least I've got a tissue. But yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough ever since Saturday. The pain yesterday was horrible. My head, my lymph nodes, and what else was there? Oh, my ears. It was horrible. I wet a towel, I put a cold towel around my neck, which seemed to help a lot. I realized that when my temperature went up, my head started hurting. I've controlled my temperature, thank God, but oh my God. Whew. That was rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still dealing with like some remnants of it, but not as bad as it was. I'll be glad when my nose has stopped up anymore though. But I had to be at work for a bit. I left early at work at like 11:30 on Saturday, 11:30 p.m. And then I called out of work on Sunday night. I'm just gonna put my glasses on because I think I'm getting the pink eye too. Do you guys see this? Do you see that? How about if I just put my sunglasses on? And I gotta go back to work tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that isn't there anymore. It just seems to be getting worse. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So yeah, I've been through the ringer the past few days, but I want to thank the people that left comments on my community post. Thank you so much for your kind words. It's been so rough. I feel like I haven't slept in days. Like, people at work must be thinking I'm having the time of my life, having 4 days off. Ooh, she has 4 days off. Yeah. I can barely taste anything right now. I mean, truthfully, it feels like COVID. But I wasn't nauseous. I did have like 2 problems. I'm not going into specifics. But I wasn't really nauseous. But like, I can't really taste anything right now. And this is the only thing that's cold. It's I got like a seasonal box that's Margaritaville, and this is the strawberry daiquiri. I love strawberries, so I can't really taste anything right now because my nose is stopped. Great start to this video though, right? But I'm slowly but surely getting better. And I want to thank the people that commented on my community post. I really do appreciate you, but I did not feel like reading. Like, usually I'll be like home reading, but I did not feel like reading. So my husband plays poker online, and so while he played poker, I got into a couple shows because that's literally all I felt like doing. And so, since that is one of my favorite ASMR triggers, I thought that I would discuss them with you. It's only a couple shows. Um, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't watch TV that much, but when I do, I make sure it's something good that I've heard great things about, and I'm really excited about discussing these two things with you. So, I'm almost done with the third book to the Court of Thorns and Roses series. That is coming up. That video is coming up. So be on the lookout. But just to let y'all know, sorry, I'm looking everywhere but the camera. It's a nervous tick I got. I'm sorry. But I got my bag with me. What if I do like leather sounds? What's on? Yeah, make sure I don't have any lipstick on my teeth. So I'm still reading that. So a review video will be coming up about that. But then I watched season 2 of this the summer I turned pretty. I watched season 1. I loved it. I loved the soundtrack. I loved the actors and the acting. I'm a big Tim Conrad fan, but like it's season 2 now, and they're kind of pushing me towards Jeremiah a little bit. Like I'm really confused right now. I know when they released the second season, it's not even, I keep wanting to touch my eye, you guys. You have to tell me not to touch my eye. That only makes it worse. But it starts off with her hanging out with him, mostly. So, with the second season, if you guys haven't seen the first season, I'm not going to give any spoilers. It's just a show about this girl. Her name's Belly. She goes to the summer house every year, and it's right next to it's her mom's best friend, her beach house. And her mom's best friend has 2 sons. So it's like a love triangle type thing. But I really like the first season. The first season, I liked the soundtrack. I liked the chemistry between the 3 leads. I thought they did really good. So with the second season, they start off with just Belly and Jeremiah, like relationship, not relationship, but like friendship. I don't know. They only released 3 episodes. I hate that. So I binge watched all 3 episodes, and so now I gotta wait. I hate that. I hate. Do you guys remember when you have to wait for something on TV every week? That's what this feels like. I hate it. It was really good, really, really good. I am trying to decide if I'm a big fan of Belly or not. She's kind of like stringing both of them along a little bit, and I think she just needs to make up her mind. But she's like a typical, I mean, she's supposed to be like, what, 16, 17 in this show, so I get it. Okay, I totally get it. But the soundtrack, really good. Not like the new stuff, like older stuff, like Deja Vu by Olivia Rodriguez, and a bunch of old music too in this soundtrack, which I like a lot. Because in season 1 it was mostly Taylor Swift songs. So the first 3 episodes that I've seen, I like it very much. I give it like an 8 out of 10 so far, because, like I said, it's only been 3 episodes. But it's good so far. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And I was really excited about that. I've been patiently waiting. I'm also patiently waiting for Amazon Prime to release season 3 of Upload. They need to release season 3 of Upload. This torture. Um, but this one, this next one, you guys. Okay. I'm sorry. I literally, I'm sorry. I literally just got done crying. Probably isn't good for my sinuses right now, but last year I watched the first season of Firefly Lady. I had read the book first because I love Kristen Hanna, and I was really excited because I'm actually a huge fan of Katherine Heigl. I've watched pretty much every single one of her movies. I've seen her in Grey's Anatomy, probably movies that people haven't even heard of. But I've always been a big fan of her. She's a very controversial actress, which I get. People have their own opinions. I love her. But I watched the first season, which was really good. But the second season, I'm a mess. Uh, so Sunday is when I started the second season, and I just got done today. I literally binge watched that show. Like, I literally made that show my bitch. I can't remember the last time I binge watched a show, but 16 episodes in 2 days. That's how good that show was. Oh my god. Like, I knew what was coming. Anybody that has read the book, I'm not giving any spoilers, but it's a show, it's a book about two girls. One's like really, she's put out to be really beautiful, free spirited type of girl, and then the other one's like, she's like pretty in a mousy way, very smart, articulate girl, and they meet in the 70s and they become best friends. And then through the decade, it just uh, de- delves into their relationship for 30 years. And I, like I said, I read the book, so I knew what was coming. But they left the first season on a cliffhanger, and they had you wondering through like the second half of, because even I forgot what happened until like the second half of the second season. I was like, oh, I remember now. Oh, you guys, I am so drained. I had to go lay down. I cried so hard. Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl. I doubt she will ever see this video, but that woman is a goddess. That woman can act. Wow. I didn't know she could act that good. Like, I loved her as Izzy in Grey's Anatomy, but I didn't know she could act like that. Wow. Oh, it was so good. So something, the cliffhanger in the first season, you see them like fighting, and you're like, why are they fighting? Uh, that's the cliffhanger. And then through like half of the second season, it like they're still fighting, and you're like, why are they fighting? And then it's going through the flashbacks, them growing up and love interest and stuff like that, and family dynamics. I'm a big fan of Cloud. I don't know why I'm a big fan of Cloud. For the people that have seen the show, but uh, I don't know. I like her. Whichever actress plays her, I don't know. I don't know the name right offhand, but I really like her in that show, and I like Sarah. God forgive me, I don't know her last name. Sarah Hayes, who plays Kate, and then Ben Lawson, who plays Johnny. I'm a big fan of Johnny. and Danny, and Mutt. I'm a big fan of all the characters except for Celeste, if you guys have seen the show. Uh, I just, I give it a 9 out of 10. Oh, no. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. There was one storyline that I felt like didn't really need to be in there. Uh, like they try to they try to make it into like a funny moment, but it wasn't funny to me. It was just kind of gross. I was like, why they even have to put that in there? Oh, excuse me. But it was so good. The ending really made up for it. I was a mess. I'm still a mess. I hope that they put Katherine Heigl in more shows and movies now because she is amazing. Amazing actress. Absolutely love her. But, anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much again for all your prayers. And I will be back and better than ever soon. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.